Well, welcome everybody. I am delighted to have with me today Vidya Krishnan from Colombier. Vidya, welcome to this interview.
Hi, Anne. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, so it's early Monday morning on the 2nd of
Okay.
February. Yeah, it's a sort of dark, damp morning here. Whereabouts are you, by the way?
Now we have some sunshine here in Netherlands, Amsterdam.
You're in
It's good.
Amsterdam.
It's a good Monday morning today.
Oh, that's
Yes.
good.
Yeah,
Oh,
good to see sun.
you need sun. You need sun. And you know, us Brits, we love to talk about the weather.
Yeah.
So, look, to start off, I'm going to ask you a question that wasn't on the list, okay, to start with. So, tell me, where's the most interesting place you've ever visited and why?
The most interesting place I've ever visited was Argentina.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, because it was just out of the box, just decided to go to Argentina,
Yeah,
Buenos Aires, and there was no planning in the trip. Like I didn't know the language,
yeah,
nothing. So
yeah.
it was like you're just put in the spot and you just have to leave, enjoy your holiday there. So for me, it was kind of a totally unplanned and very interesting holiday there in Argentina with the people. I love the people there in South America. I
Very
love them.
friendly. Mm,
Very friendly, even though Spanish is the main language there, but they were very helpful with the English and they were trying to communicate as much as possible.
mm,
With that, the culture was totally different since I come
mm.
from Asia. So the culture, I can't say it was similar. They do look similar like us, but it was totally different. And the way they start their day with the mate, the way they relax in the parks. I went in summer, so it was totally a different adventure kind. And then I went to Ushuaia from there,
Oh, yeah,
so that was also a quite a life changing experience for
I
me.
bet. Oh, it sounds wonderful. So, where were you born? Where was originally your home?
Yeah, I'm from India. I was born and raised in India. I did my university also in India.
Mm-hmm,
So after that, I've been traveling a bit. So I was in Singapore for a couple of years. Then I was
mm-hmm,
in US for a very small project, like 6 to 8 months in San
mm-hmm.
Francisco. Then after that, I've been in Netherlands for almost like 12 years now. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. And you're
I
right in
came
it.
for 18 months,
Yeah.
but it kept on rolling and it became like 12 years almost now. I'm
So
still
you
in Amsterdam.
She's still an that, and your background. I understand you. So you're a finance. That's your from your studies, yeah, finance.
Yes, yes,
Well, you
that's
did a
right.
degree in finance, did you?
In financial accounting. Yeah.
Okay, and you've worked in IT, manufacturing, education, media, and you joined Columbia November 2025, right?
That's right.
So what are you doing for Columbia?
For Colombier, I joined with Moritz as a team member, as a finance assistant here. And
Hmm.
right now, it's like every day to day supporting the financial process here. But I'll be taking over the AP and AR processing, wherein like we are trying to form a structure, more structured process, and trying to update the system as well. That is where I come into the place there.
Oh, fantastic! How exciting!
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
enjoying it?
Yeah, I love it because I love when I'm open to these kind of when I'm put in these kind of areas, wherein there is a lot of growth, wherein you can make a lot of process in place, make a structure in place. And I especially love when the company is going from paper to digital. That's
Yeah.
where I enjoy the most, and that's the future.
Working for a paper company, you know how strange that sounds.
No, like sustainability matters, but in finance, to get the records, if it is on paper, it is very tough. But it's
Yeah.
very digital, then it is the smooth process you can ever have.
Yeah, switching from digital to analog, sometimes that's where the errors creep in, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what attracted you to come and work for Columbia?
Yeah, first thing was like I like the company principles of being a sustainable, and they are trying to work with the paper and making the one time mm, no using of one time plastic, if I'm saying it
Single
right?
use, yeah.
Yes,
Hmm.
the single usage of plastic, which is something like I believe myself too. I use less of plastic even in my personal life. So that was something which I really loved about Colombier,
Hmm.
so which I wanted to work. And second, it is like I was. It is very close by to my house where I live.
Okay, handy.
So yeah, so less travel, to be
So I
very
guess
frank.
as you're in Amsterdam, you must come to work on a bicycle, do you?
And no, unfortunately, I don't. I haven't become a Dutchie so much.
Fair enough. Okay.
So that's, and second is like when I took the interview, I was told like there is a lot of process to be made in place. We are trying to restructure the finance, and we need to do a lot of structure in the invoices coming in, invoices going out, with the cash flow and the planning. And that is something which I always love to do, because I usually take up those kind of roles wherein I have a room for upgrading myself, learning new systems, or making things work in a proper structured way.
And I
So,
guess you're a very organized person. You come across as a very organized person, Vishnu.
um,
Vidya, sorry.
yeah, no, not really. But in finance, it got to be structured. I can put
Yeah,
it that way.
yeah,
Maybe in my personal life, I don't think I'm very structured that way. A little bit of chaotic is good, I feel, so
yeah,
that like how your brain works.
yeah.
But yeah, in finance, like everything is about structure. You do one thing, you mess up somewhere in the starting, then the whole thing reflects throughout the journey of the numbers. So structure is very much important.
So look, what are your future ambitions, if I may ask? I mean, you don't have to answer that question, of course. That might be personal to you, but what are your future ambitions?
Yes, I would say like I will stay closely connected with the finance roles going forward, but
Mhm.
at the same time, like I'm doing my studies as well. So yeah, right now I'm like balancing in both boats. Let me put
Yeah,
it that way.
you're very modest. I think you can say I want to run the company. And that wouldn't surprise me, you know. I once did say that in an interview. The guy who was interviewing me, he said, well, "So, what's your ambition?" I said, "Oh, well, first of all, I'd like your job, and then I'd like your boss's job." So, come on, who inspires you? They can be alive or have passed,
Mhm.
or somebody that that you've been brought, that's brought you up, or you work with. Who inspires you?
Um, that's a very deep question for me, but I always feel like I get inspired from people who are ready to change, who are ready to adapt,
Mm.
who are ready to accept the new changes and upgrade themselves. It can be anybody around me, it can be any damn person, but I always feel like the people who can adapt, change are the ones who will always grow in their life. So each and every person, if you see around, like if they are able to change, I really get inspired by them.
What about a famous person that we might all know? Who is there anybody out there you think, yeah, their
Famous
life is
person,
inspiring? Mm.
yeah, I can say Priyanka Chopra Jonas,
Okay.
because the way she changed her life from being Miss World 2020 2000 or
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
to
I'm
the
sure.
way
Yeah.
she is now in the Hollywood, ruling Bollywood everywhere. It's very inspiring, her story. I really
Right.
admire her.
Oh, I don't know much about her. I've heard her name, but I'll
Yes,
check her out.
yes, please. She's really inspiring.
So, what in your life has been the biggest challenge that you've had to overcome so far?
For me, the biggest challenge is, which I'm still trying to overcome, is learning languages.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not very multilingual, so I don't know whether I like a little bit of less effort there, or it's just my laziness, or I'm not biologically meant, my brain is not able to take learn languages, because me and my husband speak different language,
Okay.
but I haven't picked up his mother tongue still, even though like I try to grab few words. Somehow there is a block, like I'm not able to speak other languages well, which I'm planning to try my best in 2026. So I
Right.
always feel like the people have to change, have to learn, but this is something the biggest which I have, like I've been not able to adapt.
Have you managed to pick up Dutch?
Unfortunately, not.
No, it's a difficult language, I would imagine.
That's what I tell myself, but maybe I should take a step somewhere.
Yeah,
Then probably like, because as I said, like any language for that matter, even I'm from India, we speak like 132 or 162 languages there, but I know only two of them, only my mother tongue and the majorly spoken Hindi. But
right.
I don't know any other language, even though my husband speaks a different language. I never picked it up. So
What language does he speak?
he speaks Tamil.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
But you
So
communicate in English, I guess, do you?
yeah, we communicate in Hindi or English, but he managed to pick up my mother tongue, but I'm the one who didn't.
Wow. I love it. I love it. I mean, I can speak a bit of French, but mostly English. English badly. French is okay. So, what your first job, if you can cast your mind back to that, what did that teach you and set you, put you in good stead for now?
Yeah. My first job was at Infosys Technologies. It's one of the top IT companies in the world,
Hmm.
wherein I started as a finance analyst there. And it was very great to work in that company. I must say, it still puts on a smile on my face when I think of my days back there. So even though it was $1 billion company, the way the process was, the way the intake happened, the way they put us on the roll, it was amazing. So I learned like a lot of things that since it was my first job, like in finance, you pick up little from everywhere how the process works and how to interact with the people because I used to interact mostly with Goldman Sachs team there
Right.
in US. So it was totally different, like how they speak, how we want to convey, and what exactly is in your mind. So it was a lot of learning for me, and
Mm.
I really enjoyed it. And sometimes when I think back, I feel like I should have learned more in on that job, but I have no regret because I still now enjoy the time I had in that company.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Goldman Sachs, eh? Mm.
Yeah.
So, how do you stay motivated and curious?
I stay motivated. I can say like I try to learn as much as possible. I like to learn new systems. I love to learn new hobbies, activities to keep myself out of the boredom or keep on updating myself little bit, so that like my brain is always like stimulated to go on, keep something
So what sort of hobbies do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
painting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What sort of paint? What sort of painting?
I do water paints, I do oil paint, I do it on big canvases. So I do
Okay.
a lot of paintings.
Very creative. That must be good for your brain because I'm guessing your day-to-day job is using, I'm going to get this
Exactly.
right. Is it left-hand side of your brain and painting is right-hand side of you? I think that's right. I think I got
Yeah,
it the right way around.
that's right.
Oh, how interesting. Any other hobbies like that?
No, not
No.
really. Like little bit, like I do little gymming is become a habit, hobby right now. Going to gym, doing the strength training, which was not the case earlier, but I don't consider as a hobby. But yeah, mainly the painting. Painting relaxes me a lot, and I
Right. Very
really
good.
enjoy doing it. So
Very good. I do a bit of painting as well. In fact,
nice.
I see one of mine up there, which is not great, but hey
Oh,
ho.
nice.
Yes, yes. I think it's very good for your painting or
Yeah.
colouring or whatever it is you're into. So, what advice do you give others, but you don't always quite follow yourself?
As I said, like I always feel like, okay, you need to adapt, you need to evolve in your life, you need to keep on changing so that like you feel one among the crowd and it's good. Like, but as I said, like I myself I'm not implementing that because I'm not learning the language. So yeah, I feel like I would have, maybe, I don't know, I would have, if I was few years younger, maybe I would have taken in a different way to give more time to my learning languages.
Mm,
That's always on my cards, but I never did it. So, but I always tell the younger generation when I meet them, please make effort in learning
uh,
languages because it gives you a lot of opportunities in your life wherever
mm,
the kids go or the next generation,
mm.
because when you know the language you can easily commute with the locals, you can just get connected, and you can hear what's going around you. So I feel that's very important,
I
which
agree
I
with you.
feel I've learned in my life I should have.
Well, that's great. And so tell us something about you that maybe not many people know. Something, I don't know, something special about you.
um I Yeah, not many people know about me is like I have a psychological degree also, psychology, so which I'm still
Okay,
pursuing. I'm still doing my studies in psychology.
very good.
And not many people know about this because it's more of finance, finance, finance. But I
Yeah,
have two different stories in my brain. One is finance, one is psychology.
right.
And I also used to run a play school here in Netherlands.
Okay.
So it was an English Montessori school.
Hmm.
Until COVID, for 3 years, I was the director, I was the teacher, and I really enjoyed being with the toddlers, teaching them. But unfortunately, after COVID, I had to close it down because I couldn't survive the hit of the COVID. So not many people know, like I had a preschool all by myself and I was running it.
Wow.
I'm still
You
at
are quite something, aren't you? You are, you seem, I mean, I don't know your age and I'm not going to ask, but you seem a very developed soul. And when chatting to you, it's like talking to an ancient soul.
it.
I don't know whether anybody's ever told you that. You don't look like an ancient soul, by the way, but you sound like an ancient soul,
You're the
which is a
first person.
compliment, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, fantastic. I'm gonna. Last question is, what's your favorite book or film or movie, and which one has had the most influence upon you?
Yeah, I usually read the books which give me something to learn about the human behavior, not just the psychological part of it, but in general, or which can give me something to think about. Like recently, I was reading a book called Karma. It was written by Sadhguru. He is kind of a spiritual person
Yeah.
who mixes the traditions with the modern day everyday life. So
Hmm.
why it's important, what you eat, what you think, what you do. He mixes that both. So which I'm really into that book right now. I'm reading that,
Mm.
so I can say like that book is kind of my favorite right
Do you read anything by Deepak Chopra?
now.
Okay.
No.
I think you'd find him interesting. Um, okay, and I'll send you a copy of my book, which you might find interesting, which is all about the mind.
No,
Uh,
please do. I would
yeah.
love to. Yeah,
Well, afterwards, send me where I should send me an address, and I'll send you a copy. Well,
definitely.
Vidya, it's been wonderful chatting with you. As I say, you're a developed soul, and you have very positive energy, which is great. So you're very inspiring. But thank you for your time. I've enjoyed listening to you, and I wish you luck with your future adventures.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for this time, and I really enjoyed. And you made it very comfortable, so I know you're a pro at it, I guess. But it was really nice. Thank you. And please do send me your book and send me your podcast link. I would love to hear them.
All right. You take care of yourself. Have a good week.
Yes.